I'm offering is the truth, nothing more.
Okay, so welcome back to the channel, fam. Yes, I am recording from one camera to the next because I don't know. It just seemed like an easier way to do what I'm trying to do today. I just want to start out to say I hope everyone had a great holiday or vacation if you don't celebrate the holiday. And I wanted to say that I know I haven't been making content, but check. I am in the total throes of depression. Okay. I know we talk about this every fall and winter. I suffer greatly this time of year, and I am in the full throes. And I just want to say that one person's depression does not look like the next person's depression. True story. Um, like I'm not walking around here crying. But I am experiencing physical pain. I don't want to get up out the bed. I don't want to do the things that I enjoy doing. And reading cards is one of those things that I truly enjoy. Like, I just love doing it. And I haven't been reading for myself, which leads into my next topic. Okay. I hope y'all don't take this the wrong way. Okay. But it is a message that I have been charged to share that I haven't shared with you all as of yet. Okay. Fate, okay, can never truly be changed, only delayed. Okay. So when you're watching pick a card videos and you like what's supposed to happen or what can I do to change it, or you're trying to change the outcome of things, just know you're really only delaying the outcome. Okay. Let's say a relationship should be coming to an end and you're trying to figure out how can you hold on to them. I could tell you how to hold on to them, but it's not going to be. But for so long, it's going to end because it was meant to end. Um, you could stop something happening with one person and then it could happen with the next person, because if the universe intended for you to learn that lesson, you're going to learn the lesson. I know in some other videos I had said, I've been trying to lean away from fortune telling as much as giving you insight as to what's going on in another person's mind, or what does the universe mean for you to get, or where are they trying to push you to, instead of do this or do that to avoid this or avoid that. Because I've learned personally, too much of that is really not good, and the universe has a weird way of twisting shit around to make sure that it happens. And it might have been better to deal with it. I'm sorry, y'all, I didn't even have this on here, right? It might have been better for you all to deal with it the first go round, the way it was going to happen. Okay, enough of that. Blah 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 blah. I need to open up my Chrome, because we are going to move forward in the Latin. Per Aspera ad Astra. All right. Okay, guys. So today's reading is going to be ad Astra Per Aspera. Okay, and it means ad is to, Astra is the stars, per is from or through, and Aspera is difficulties. Okay. Meaning, okay, so to the stars, through the difficulties. Okay. Meaning, when you're shooting for the stars, you got to know you're going to go through difficult times. Okay. It's just the way it goes. All right. So today we're going to do a reading and we're going to see what's Aspera. Okay, what's Astra? What's the stars that we're shooting for? What's Aspera? What's the problems that we have to go to? And then we're just going to do a final outcome. Okay? No, I'm not going to do it like that. I changed my mind. We're going to do Aspera first as the difficulties. We're going to do Astra on the end as the stars that we're trying to get to. And then we'll do 3 cards in the middle. That's the path. That's going to be the spread. That's how we're going to do it, okay? So give me a second. I'm going to set up and I'll meet you once the table's straight. Recording. Okay. So we're going to use Tarot of the Divine. I haven't used her in a few weeks. And if we need to clarify, we'll use Gilded or Reverie. Les Normands. Alright. This is a moment where I'm going to put... Oh, am I going to put choices up or am I going to use something? This is how y'all should know I'm fucking depressed. I normally think this shit through. I don't even think shit through anymore. We'll just put them on the screen. 1, 2, 3, and 4. I want to take a moment. I want to thank everyone that's subscribed to the page thus far. You guys are the GOATs. It means so much to me. Thank you so much for sticking with me. I hope that you find here what you need, okay? If you find yourself watching the video and you haven't subscribed as of yet, I ask the same question every video. Why the fuck not? It's free, it's fun, and we getting facts, okay? I'm not drinking water today. I'm drinking a Jones cream soda. Let me get me a little sip. I'm gonna pick a group today, guys. Group 2 is for me. So that's how we're gonna run it. All right. So I said we're gonna do Aspera first, right? We're going to start off with group 1. Let's move right on into group 1. Okay, group 1. We're going to do to the stars through the difficulties, okay? So we're going to figure out where is it that you're trying to get to. This is where you're trying to get to, okay? This is the this is the difficulties right now that's slowing you down. And this is the path. From the difficulties to the stars, okay? We will not be looking at the bottom of the deck today, okay? So, the difficulties. We have the 4 of Cups, okay? It kind of feels like your difficulties are right now that you don't know what you want to do. Nothing is really calling out to you. Nothing is special. Nothing makes sense. It's either that or you've actually missed the opportunity, okay? Either way, that's the difficulty, okay? Now, where is it that you're trying to get to? The stars. Okay, so we had the 10 of Swords, and it was actually in reverse. We all know I don't read reversals, so I am going to clarify this 10 of Swords with 2 Les Normands. Why is the 10 of Swords where they want to get to? Okay. Okay, so we have the 10 of Swords as the stars, you know, as a thing you're trying to get to. And that normally wouldn't be a thing to get to because it tends to show like a death or something, okay? But in this situation, it's because you've been in a situation that's just been dragging on way, way too long, okay? The Clover here, along with the writer, it says short journey, quick journey, okay? So it's like you're in this place of dissatisfaction, disillusionment, ennui, boredom, okay? And the place that you want to be is just away from here, okay? You just want to get away from here. And you want to get away from it as quick as possible. Here is the path. We have 10 of Cups, we have King of Cups, and we have the Sun. Okay. Basically, somebody's going to come and make an offering. They may have already made the offering. This may be them up here that you're missing, okay? It's like you're busy looking at you know, golden roosters and peacocks and, you know, jewelry and vases or whatever and all of that. But these are not real, okay? These are ornamental. And this bird is actually real, okay? And he's in the middle of peaches and cherry blossoms. Okay, so he actually represents love and happiness and new beginnings, marriage, and things like that. What's going to get you there? Okay, what's going to get you out of the situation fast is there is a great love situation coming. We have a 10 of cups and a king of cups in the sun. Okay, maybe even some sort of proposal to go on a trip is more so what it looks like to me. It kind of looks like maybe someone is going to ask you to maybe go with them to visit their family, or their hometown. It may not even necessarily be their family. It could just be their hometown or their home country. They want to take you somewhere. And this person actually treasures you like a jewel. You're like a pearl to them. And the affection that they have for you is actually going to brighten your aura, brighten your mindset, and allow you to be able to move freely, to travel. And that's how we move from here to here. We got this one, but this one looks violent, but this is what we want to turn it into. Okay, so yeah, the path for you is not necessarily something that you do per se. It's just that someone comes in and helps to change your perspective on things. Okay, so I hope you've enjoyed that reading, group number 1. If you did, please leave me a thumbs up. Feel free to comment down below, good and or bad. And we're going to move right on into group number 2. Okay, so how you doing, group 2? I think these may move a little faster than what I thought they would. Sometimes they do. Sometimes they do. Okay. So we want to start off with Astra, the stars you're trying to get to. Aspera is the trouble you're getting right now to get to this point. And here's the path between the two. Okay. All right, we will not be looking at the bottom of the deck. Okay, so where do you want to be in the end? Okay, so in the end, you want to find yourself exploring new options. Okay, being passionate. This is my group, right? Being passionate, normally it would be taking the bull by its horns, I guess. I always keep trying to figure out, is this supposed to be a goat and it's like hair over the eyes or something? I can't tell. But basically, you want to be in a position where you're feeling fiery and passionate, strong and courageous, and you're taking the bull by the horns, okay? That's the stars for you, because once you reach that point, everything is yours. It's for the taking, okay? The troubles that you're going through right now is the 5 of Cups, okay? You're feeling very disappointed, okay? A lot of things just did not pan out the way that you expected them to. Your cups have spilled over, okay? And it's just like tears everywhere, because this is La Llorona. So it's like you're sad, you're crying. We're actually in a full moon phase, okay? So it's interesting that this one comes with a full moon. But what she's not realizing is while she's crying over her spilled happiness, because 3 of Cups is happiness, friendship, groups, things like that. There is a 2 of Cups in the background, and the 2 of Cups represents a divine love, a love that 2 people have chosen to share equally, an equal and balanced connection, okay? So there is still an equal and balanced connection of some sort. And it doesn't have to be romantic. It could be love for work, love for family, okay? But it is a love, okay? That does still exist. But there are clouds around the moon, so it kind of says like you're in a mental state that's not allowing you to see what is still there for the taking, okay? All you can see is what's lost, all right? Now, how do we get from here to here? The Empress, the 4 Cups, and the Tower. This is the self-worth pile, okay? What it's going to take is for you to stop accepting things just because they're in front of you. Because see, here's the 3 of Cups again, and here's the 3 of Cups spilled in this one. It's like people present these beautiful cups to you and you're like, oh yes, it's beautiful, I love it, this and that, but it's not alive, okay? And it's like you're putting energy in and it's not giving energy back, okay? But you're the empress, all right? It's like you're the mother of all things, all right? You're filled with beauty, you're filled with love, you're abundant, but it's going to take for you to realize it. The Tower here, actually, I was going to read the Tower differently, but I'm going to clarify it because now I'm thinking that the Tower is just saying there's a sudden change to this. And I only say that because I see it. Pair with that. Please tell me why it's the Tower here. There's another Tower. Okay. All right. Okay, so the Tower is not taking on its original meaning in this one. And I know that because when I clarified, I got the Tower in the later mind, which is different. And I got the magnifying glass, okay? Basically, you're focused. Okay, the Empress is pretty focused here, but I don't know if you noticed. It's like, she's like, yes, I want this. I want to bring this forward. I want to make this come true. You know, she's manifesting, okay? She has that power, okay? She's manifesting, all right? But she's so fucking focused on these, she doesn't see this back behind here, okay? These two underneath the Tower is telling me that there is something there for you already. Okay, already that is waiting just to totally ignite your passions, to rock the whole foundation. Okay, but you need to take a closer look. You need to take a closer look. So the thing that will take you out of this boredom is already with you. You just need to stop for a moment. You need to clear your mind. You need to be hopeful first and then take a closer look at what you really do have going on, because let's clarify this Knight of Wands. 2 cards to clarify the Knight of Wands, please, so I can see the stars better. Okay. There's a partner. You just have to sort through the maze to get there. Okay. So maybe a lot of you are lonely more so than bored. Okay. I'm a little lonely, so I get it. You know, I haven't been in a real relationship. I don't even know. Honestly, I don't even know when was the last time I was in a real relationship. A real one? Maybe 10 years. And yeah, I feel it. You know, I want to be in one, and it just doesn't work out every time I try it. So I'm thinking if you all are in this group, you're probably experiencing the same issues. And there is actually someone around. There's actually someone in your presence right now that really wants to do right. Okay, but I think there may be a little confusion right now. There may be some sort of issue getting close, getting in to get the message in. It kind of, or maybe they sent a message and it got blocked, or you didn't see it. It's something like that. Okay, there's an issue with the message coming into you. But once you get the message, once you realize that was the intention of their message, things will pick up, okay? And it'll be an adventurous time. You won't be bored and lonely anymore, okay? So I hope you enjoyed this reading, group 3. If you did, please give me a thumbs up. Feel free to comment down below, good and or bad. I'm going to restart so that it doesn't stop like it did on this last time, and we'll move right on into group number 3. All right, group 3. Let's get it popping. Okay, these actually turned out differently than what I thought. It just, I don't know. It's not what I thought it was going to be. I thought it was going to be some money issues or some shit like that, and it just doesn't seem to be that way. So group 3, let's see what's going on with you. What are the stars that you're reaching for? What is the problems right now in the way of those stars? And what is the path to get from the problems to the stars, okay? We will not be looking at the bottom of the deck because we have a full path here, okay? So this is where you want to be. This is where you're shooting for. This is where you want to go. See, here we go again. Okay, so we have 9 of Wands, and it was actually reversed. And we all know I don't read reversals, okay? The 9 of Wands has to do with being defensive, withstanding all types of troubles and things like that. It's like right before you say, I've had enough, and you put them down, okay? But you don't put them down. It's like you still holding on, you still fighting. But let's clarify. Y'all not going to believe this. That's almost the same as we had in another group that had a bad stars. So we have the Clover, and we have the Tower. For some of you, I think this is actually about a new house. For most of you, it's about a new house. There's something in this I've never noticed before, but I want to show it to you because I had a dream very similar to this. I want you to notice this house is actually a rooster. You see his tail and his chicken feet. I had this dream once when I was pregnant with my twins that my best friend and next door neighbor, she was moving out of the house, and I was telling her, oh my God, I'm gonna miss you so much, you can't leave me, you can't leave me. And she was like, somebody's coming to take care of you in my place, and you'll enjoy them so much more. And this big rooster came up from behind her house and stepped over the house. And I was like, oh, okay. Before y'all go there, you little nasties, because I know some of y'all are nasty. But it was just a rooster. And for years, I thought like the man that I'm supposed to be with, maybe he was born under the year of the rooster or something like that. And it wasn't. I think it was just, it was some symbolism that I actually really missed out on. Okay. But the house is actually burning in this one, and so are all the stakes or whatever, right? So I think that the stars for you right now is just to get out of the burning house, okay? This is about the burning house theory, okay? It's like you might want to go in and say something, but you can't keep going back to say something, or you will perish with the house, okay? She's actually not perishing. She actually grabbed what she wanted, and she's about to leave and move on, okay? This is also another defense card, and this is a luck card or a quick moving card. So I think the stars for you is to move yourself into a better position, a better house, a better job position, something like that. It's like you're ready to abandon the burning house. You're ready to jump ship, okay? The actual problem is the Lovers, okay? So this is yet again probably another romantic relationship, but this one is going down, okay? It's sinking, and it's time for you to jump ship. How are we going to move? We have the Two of Swords. You need to make the decision. You need, there it is. Okay, so we have the Two of Swords, we have the Five of Cups, and we have the Tower. Okay, you need to take the blindfold off of your eyes, okay, and feel your way through this situation. This shit is on fire, okay? You don't need eyes to see that. In other words, this card is telling you that you don't need any more information, proof, or anything like that, okay? It's fucking fire around you. You feel it. You know it, okay? You need to make the move, all right? You need to allow yourself to experience the sadness of it all, okay? And you need to do something quickly, okay? Because in this card, she's actually walking away from the burning house safe. And this one, they're being thrown from the house, okay? So right now, the stars that you're reaching for is a new safe place. The problem is you're stuck in a bad relationship. This is like Beauty and the Beast and shit. That's an abusive relationship. whether it's mentally abusive, physically abusive, verbally abusive, or just fucking toxic. The point is the house is on fire. Get out. Get out. Okay? Believe what you're observing. Okay? You have observed enough. It's time to move forward. Okay? And once you move out there, you can defend yourself properly, and you'll be in a safe space, and luck will follow you to your new place. Okay? Your new station in life. Okay? It doesn't have to be a new house, but if it is, luck is going to follow you there. Okay? So I hope you enjoyed this reading, group 3. If you did, please leave me a thumbs up. Feel free to comment down below, good and or bad. And let's get to our last group, which is going to be group number 4. Okay? So group number 4, we are about to do Astra Per Aspera. Okay? I want to start off with your Astra, your stars that you're trying to get to, and then we'll put your problems that's blocking you from getting there, and then the path. Okay? I don't know why I was surprised, because this saying is about how hard times actually lead you to where you need to be. So where you need to be probably isn't going to be like this glamorous thing. It's going to be a safe thing. It's going to be better than where you're at. Okay? And these lessons tend to give us the blocks to build something bigger later. Okay? I'm going to shuffle just one more time. Now let's get into it. This is the stars, where you want to be. This is the problem that you have to go through. And here's the path from the problem to the stars. We will not be looking at the bottom of the deck for this reading. Okay? So let's start off with the stars. Okay? So we have the 8 of coins. And I don't like this 8 of coins. I love this deck, but I don't like this 8 of coins, okay? Her feet are raw. She's fucking crying. I don't like it. So we're not going to use a picture. We're going to use traditional, okay? 8 of Pentacles is a card of craftsmanship, work, showing off your skills, showing off your specialties. Okay, but I guess we can use it because we did say we're going through troubles to get to the good times. Okay, it seems like she's weaved these wonderful thorned pentacles. Okay, and to do it though, she's had to walk on thorns. She's had to touch them. Her hands are prickled up. Her feet are prickled up. Okay, but she is wearing a crown. And the geese are here as a sign of hope. Okay, so for group 4, the stars for you is to show off a skill of yours. Okay, it is to show off your talent, your craftsmanship, your work, your studies, whatever you've put in all the time for. You want to get there where you can actually have a solid, tangible product for people to see all the work you've put in. Okay. The problem right now is the 7 of Wands. Okay, the work is just hard. You may be having a hard time getting your supplies, maybe some sort of support. Maybe you're changing lanes a little bit and you're having a hard time with the learning curve. But the problem is actually just standing up against opposition. You're facing opposition. Okay, now how can we get from there to there? We have the King of Wands, we have the Queen of Wands, wow, and the Knight of Swords. All right, I was going to take this as a relationship, but I'm not. Okay, what it's saying is that in your work, in your studies, it is important to be in touch with your masculinity and your femininity. Okay, and that is what is going to give you the advantage to soar over into this project over here. Okay, in other words, whatever it is you're working on, it's like you're looking at it from one perspective alone, or you're only feeling it with one type of energy, and it needs to be balanced out with the opposite feeding energy. Okay. So whatever it is you're working on, let's say, well, let's say it's tarot and you're always doing love readings. Okay. And let's say that we would say that that's the King of Wands for passion. Okay. But to balance your channel out, you need to do some sort of magical, mystical readings as well. It can't all be love. It can't all be mysticism, okay? It needs to be a balance. And once you allow those two to go together, because they're a divine pair, it would allow your tarot work or your tarot channel to soar, okay? And to, I put in the fucking work and this is the outcome. I want you to see it. It's here for you to see. Okay. So it's just going to take for you to bring in some new energy, new opposite energy from what you're working on to balance it out. And then once it's balanced out, it can take off. Okay. And that is your path from trouble to stars. Okay. So I hope you enjoyed this reading, group 4. If you did, please leave me a thumbs up. Feel free to comment down below good and or bad. And that is going to conclude today's reading. I hope everyone enjoyed today's reading. And I should be back shortly. I'm going to do some teaching spreads that I found on Instagram over the last couple years. I've been wanting to do this for a long time and I just never did it. So I'm going to meet you back with one of those. I will be showing the spread and we'll do a quick pick a card using the spread. Okay. So I hope everyone has a wonderful day. I'll see you in the next video. Bye. Thank you so much for coming by, Swans. I hope you have a wonderful week and I'll see you in the next video. Mwah.